right. Are you guys ready for our other co-host for tonight's show? Let's make some noise. She is fantastic. She is so funny. She's a regular at Downtown Comedy Works. You might have seen her from her viral videos on TikTok and Instagram or her Don't Tell comedy special. Everyone, make it loud for Hannah Jones.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Give it up for the Date Night Podcast. This is the finale episode. Have any of you guys watched either online or in person one of our episodes before this season? Yes, okay, only a couple of you. That's absolutely fantastic. We're so happy that you're here. Like Lee said, this is the last one of this season, but we have confirmed that we're going to be doing another season in Denver this winter, so make sure that you follow us on Instagram to find out about that. Also, give it up for our episode sponsor, Ink and Drink. Whoa. Come to Ink and Drink to try your hand at screen printing at the first and only DIY t-shirt printing bar. We're equipped with local beers, Argentinian wine, specialty mocktails, and cocktails to help get your creativity flowing while our screen printing experts guide you through Ink and Drink's extensive selection of garments and designs. Schedule a fun and creative night with Ink and Drink using the link in our Instagram stories or vote on how you think these dates went to be texted a link. Everybody give it up again for Ink and Drink. They are going to be sponsoring some of the questions that I'm going to be asking on our dates. Oh yeah, I'm going to be on the dates with these folks, okay? So if you thought it couldn't get more uncomfortable than dating in front of a live audience, you got your very own cock blocker who is hired to make things harder for these gentlemen, okay? This is going to be such a fun night, and I am so excited to introduce you guys tonight's queen. So that means that she is going to be going on dates with 3 different men that we picked out for her. She is from the Bay Area and will try anything once, but tonight we're hoping to find something that she'd be down to try twice. It is Sophia Barletta. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Absolutely. Let me have you say that again. Talk straight down the barrel of the mic. Let's make sure it's working.
Thanks for having me.
Amazing.
Perfect.
What made you want to apply to be on the Date Night Podcast?
When I first saw the ad, I texted my friends and I was like, that'd be fun to go to. And then I realized it's been about 6 months since I felt any kind of affection. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just apply
Any
instead.
kind of affection at all? No pets? No gas station guy you see on the regular?
You know, not preferred.
Damn, dude. Okay, absolutely. Who is here supporting you tonight?
This whole middle.
Hell yeah. These are all friends from since you've moved to Denver?
Yeah.
Amazing. Do you have friends tuning in on Twitch as well?
I do. So all the San Diego comments, that's my friends. They're falling out in the chat right now.
Oh, no, they have been actually tearing it up, so...
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
all of those are my friends. So.
Give a nice applause emoji in the chat if you're here for Sophia. Okay, what has dating been like for you in the Mile High City?
Ooh,
Other than the last 6 months of no affection whatsoever.
Yes. Prior to that, a little rough. You know, I feel like in Denver you have to try really hard. Everyone that says like, oh, things will happen when you least expect it. I'm sorry. Why is it always the friends who have been in relationships since like high school that are like, it'll happen? No, it does not. Like, that's just not been my story.
Yeah, because they didn't expect it because they were 15.
Oh, correct. So it's been very much like I have to really, really try if I want anything. I don't always feel like trying. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Who feels like trying these days?
Right? It's just too much.
Okay, what is the worst first date you've been on here?
Ooh. It wasn't a first date, but the worst date that I was on with someone that I've been seeing for a little bit was he like wanted to invite some friends and all go to like 5430, have some like play some games, have some drinks. And then he like invited his whole work team without telling me. And so one by one,
friends on the date. I hate that.
They all started trickling in, and finally I was like, this is just like an office happy hour. Like, why am I here? And so I was like, I'm gonna go. And he's like, that's fine. I was like, oh, okay, I'll show myself out. That's cool. That's chill.
That's so
It
crazy.
was a little weird. Not
That's so
ideal.
obnoxious. I mean, that's the thing that you're talking about, right? He just wants to make it so easy for himself and like
Right.
not go out of his way and not put any effort in. And that's what you end up with is just a workplace hang.
I know. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Okay. What's your biggest turn on?
That is a good question. I feel like style is something I noticed first, but we
Yeah.
do live in Denver. So
Bro,
it's
the worst place
it's
if you like a man
little-
with style.
Yeah, I know.
I am so sorry. 2 of the men here tonight are wearing the same jacket. And 2 of them are named Chris. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I'm not going to be able to tell them apart at all.
Oh, I'm sure.
Denver's the only place where you'll see a man wearing a Patagonia jacket with open-toed shoes.
That is actually one of the questions I had planned is do you wear open-toed shoes at a bar? Because
Yeah.
that is important knowledge
Dude,
to know.
oh, you're ready for everything except a puddle. That's crazy. Okay, what's your weirdest turn on?
I don't know if I have any. I mean, I feel like if you're weirdly smart, and I think that's maybe like kind of
Weirdly smart.
I don't know. Like sometimes that's like a little interesting.
Does that mean nerdy about a strange topic?
Sometimes,
or-
yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah.
Got you. Biggest ick?
Other than open-toed shoes at a bar,
None of them are wearing open-toed shoes tonight.
Great.
But I
Love
got to
to
be
hear it.
honest, I don't know if I would be confident about that in July.
ooh, that's valid. Other than that, I would say, if you're just like extremely unmotivated or extremely emotional,
Absolutely.
One of the two.
And what's your biggest red flag?
I would say if it's like too emotional, and by that I mean like if you're going to get like mad at me for stupid things, not like I'm all for emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
But if it's the kind of thing where it's like, oh, I have to act, like I will never be the person that's like, can I go out with my friends? Never.
Yeah,
Never.
you don't want to have to ask him permission for
wouldn't-
anything.
could never
No
do that.
Controlling. Okay, great answers. What would your friends say is the biggest mistake that you always make in dating?
I
And
think,
why are they laughing so knowingly right now?
I don't know if my friends here have seen this as much, but I definitely know my friends tuning in have seen this. I think I stay in things for way longer than I should. Like there is red flags everywhere and I'm just like buckled in still. I'm not seeing them. I think like that's probably my biggest dating issue.
So you wouldn't necessarily always have trusted your judgment.
No.
Do you think you've gotten better at that?
I don't know. It's been a minute since I've tested that, so.
Okay, we're going to be relying on you girls to use your green and red flags throughout the episode because she cannot be trusted. You get that, right? You get that it's your job? If I don't see those red flags flying throughout, okay, amazing.
Give them a red one. They need it.
Alrighty. Are we ready for perfect? Okay, so are you ready for your first date of the evening?
Absolutely.
I know, I am so excited. Okay, we have hand selected these guys from so many applicants. Your first date. He is a renewable energy engineer who's passionate about climate change, but tonight he's looking to find a sustainable future with one special lady. He's looking to protect her wetlands and estuaries.
Hey everyone, happy Friday. So excited to meet Sophia and be on the dating show tonight. My name is Chris. A little about me. I've been in Denver for the past 2 years now. Originally I'm from the DC area and I moved here for the mountains and skiing and all things outdoors. For college, I went to UC Berkeley and got my master's in chemical engineering. Currently, I'm working on renewable energy development and I'm super passionate about sustainability, decarbonization, and climate change. When I'm not trying to make sure the snow caps don't melt, you can find me skiing on them or just enjoying the outdoors, whether it's up in the mountains or in Wash Park playing volleyball. I love trying new things, whether that's a dating show, salsa lessons, or most recently, pottery classes. I'm also into photography, cooking, and baking, so I'm eager to hear about any sort of new recipes Sophia's trying out, or if she just wants to borrow some of my sourdough starter. See everybody soon.
It's Chris Scongos!
Hello, hello. All
You're
right. Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Chris.
Oh my
Nice
goodness.
to meet you.
You look absolutely stunning tonight.
Thank you.
Chris, I'm going to have you talk right down the barrel of that
Okay.
mic. Get
All
right
right.
up on
All
it.
right.
Perfect.
All right. So I noticed in your intro, you were super, like, you're getting into your cozy phase as winter's getting going in. You mentioned you're really into baking. Is there anything you're super, like, gung-ho about? I bake myself, so I'm looking for new recipes, looking for anything.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's tea. I don't know. I think this weekend I'm making apple cider blondies for a Friendsgiving.
Yum.
So that's probably, yeah.
I'm in my sourdough phase.
Ooh, I actually
so
just bought sourdough starter. So
I could have given you some, so saved you the trouble.
It's a little too
but
late.
but looking into like the focaccias as well, maybe some bread.
you know what?
Bread
The last
products.
time I made focaccia was for the last Friendsgiving I had, and I almost set the house on fire. There was an oil leak in the oven. So I can't really give you tips there, but you know.
Maybe an easy bake oven next time.
Oh, yes.
Maybe something
Easy bake oven, for
something
sure.
a little chiller. But so how long have you been living here?
I've been here about 14 months actually.
Okay.
How about
okay.
yourself?
2 years now.
Okay.
Almost like to the week.
So like a veteran,
So,
like you.
I wouldn't say a veteran. I'm from the East Coast originally, so this is like all new ball game, mountains, snow, all that sort of stuff.
Okay, so
But,
thoughts on like obviously here's a lot more granola than East Coast.
lot more
What are the
granola.
thoughts, feelings, opinions there?
I'm here for it, like renewable energy, all that stuff,
Oh, right, yes.
sustainability, all the like good things for the planet. I do research here, and that's why I moved out here. But I went to school at UC Berkeley, so I've been in the Bay for a little bit as well.
And what were your thoughts?
My car got broken into
Ooh,
like
yeah.
the second I got there,
Classic.
so not the best like first impression, but food was great. I loved the energy. It was such a good time. But
The Bay Area has my heart. It is
Yeah.
a good, but the car breaking, like yeah, that's.
It was a mess.
That's
Oh,
a good.
my-
It's a rite of passage. It's a
it
Canada
was
event.
definitely it was like a welcome wagon. I was like,
Yep.
I belong here. I feel like I'm at home. But
Yeah,
oh my
I
gosh.
love that.
So like in terms of your bucket list for Denver, since you've only been here for like 14 months, kind of like what are the things that you have hit? What are the things that you're still looking to do?
I think I've hit a lot of them. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not really granola, but I've started to like
Okay.
lean into it a little bit.
I get that.
Like, a
it's-
little, a
the mountains
little.
are so far away. Like you can't get the traffic's so bad.
I know,
Like,
but
it's
I
a whole
traded
thing,
my
right?
sports
Like,
car for an SUV, so now I'm like really doubling down on it.
Ooh.
Like now I'm committed, so that's where we're at.
Yeah, I feel like I should mention, because the comedian mentioned it at the beginning, I do drive a Subaru. I am liberal and I am a straight man, so check.
Well, we love that.
Okay, on that note, because you are super passionate about climate
Yeah.
change, you work in renewable
Yeah.
energy. Okay, if you were president of the United States and you could control the hurricane machine, where would you point it?
Ooh,
Sorry, I had a weird day.
that's a crazy question.
I know, they get crazier.
I'm gonna. Are we talking about anywhere in the world? Are we talking like U.S.? I feel
Anywhere
like-
in the world.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, pointed at our enemies.
I'm feeling so like as a DC fan, we just lost to the Eagles yesterday. Straight to Philly. Straight to
Yes,
Philly.
Good answer.
They've had it good for
That's
too long.
wholesome. And Sophia, where would you point it?
Ooh, that is a great question. I don't think I have a solid answer to that. Sorry, maybe the deep south. That's
Deep
just
South.
not.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I'm sorry. I'm very liberal in the election.
No, that's okay. My family will drown, but no worries.
My goodness.
Well, now I feel mean. Now I don't want your family to get
Oh my
hurt. Like
goodness.
this is where we're.
Not my date.
So what's your bucket list then? I know you've been here
Bucket
2
list.
years, but what's left
Yeah.
on there?
So I haven't been, oddly enough, I haven't been to the Science Museum yet. I do really like the museums in Denver. The Art Museum's super great. I loved like the city life. I think there's so much to do here. And I did like the Halloween parade.
I went to that
It
too.
was so
actually.
fun, right?
Yeah,
It was so
yeah.
cool. They had like all the like floats and stuff. I think a lot of the stuff that I haven't done has been more like outside the city. So
Right.
like I really want to go to like Great Sand Dunes and like
Not
camp out there and like a lot of stuff up in the mountains because it's just hard to get to and stuff like that. But
Were you like a mountain person before moving here, or did Denver just convert you?
I I'm really into the outdoors, but it's definitely sort of motivated me to go out a little bit more just because it's just so beautiful here. I'm into photography as well, and so like
really?
there's a whole like element of like when I go hiking or when I'm outside, like taking pictures and like all that sort of stuff. It's a great vibe, and I'm all about it. So I'm a very big weekend warrior. I feel like
Like for the
we can get it.
weekends? Yeah, I know. Weekend activities are hard, so I get it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one thing I've loved is like the weekend trips here and being
Yeah.
able to just like go out for a couple of days. Like I feel like I've seen so many places in the last 14 months than I
Yeah.
ever really did in San Diego. I kind of just stayed put. Obviously, like, San Diego's beautiful, but the benefit is like I can see all these things. Like I went to Wyoming and I thought I would do that. So
That's crazy.
All these new
That's
things.
so fun.
Yeah, change woman, I guess.
Definitely a different vibe up there
Oh,
versus
yeah.
San Diego.
100%. Where else would you live if you weren't here?
It's a great question. I'm really into, I'd say like the city life. I lived in Boston for a little bit too, so I love that area. San Francisco's really cool. Maybe like Alaska. Like
Really?
get off
Why
get off the
Alaska?
grid. Get off the grid for a little bit and like see
Okay.
what happens. But other than that, like Seattle, I think would be really fun.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So anywhere where there's like a nice, like settled city that's like close to a lot of extracurricular outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
You know, not like, you know, sort of the flatlands.
Oh, I can
and
never.
anything
I
like
could
that.
never.
Sorry, heartland of the U.S. I just can't do it.
Okay,
Sorry.
before we piss off more
Yeah.
of America,
Yeah.
based on your, just rank every state. No, what are you guys' favorite and least favorite love languages for each of you?
Okay. As far as like what we like, how we are as people, or what we like receive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
point. That's a good point.
I think I'm honestly like an acts of service person a little bit,
Mhm.
or like, but I feel like I receive words of affirmation. Like to me, that's kind of what I need. But like I feel like I show it in acts
You're
of
really
service,
good at
I think.
good at words of affirmation.
No, I
you
want
really
that.
you want
no,
you want
I
words
need
of
that. Correct.
You look perfect.
Correct. I'm like, wow, he's learning so fast.
And but like the thing that you're best at is
Words
gift giving.
plural, dude.
Words.
Go, keep going.
yeah. Keep
Keep going. Keep going. I love the necklace, by
Oh,
the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. If my mom's watching, I'm sorry I haven't cleaned it yet. I know it's still black.
For me, I'd say I'd also say words of affirmation. I feel like I love to give compliments.
love some
or,
validation,
like,
or you like to give
completely
compliments.
yeah, I love to give compliments. So
mhm.
not receiving words of validation, I think, but like giving. I think on that end, in terms of receiving, I'd say like gift giving. I'd say it's like probably like the best.
Okay,
Like,
that's a
that's
niche
the most,
one,
like,
but I respect it.
Sentimental. I think it means a lot, and like when a gift has a lot of thought, I think it.
So you're
it
great at
carries, like-
Christmas time. You kill that.
It's like select few. I'm not good at like quantity. I'm good at quality, I feel
Okay.
like. So, like, you know, I won't give you like 15 socks, but maybe I'll give you like a diamond necklace. You know?
Oh, say less.
Oh, I think she changed her love language.
Yeah.
I'm like, pause. Can I get a reading?
Okay, marry, fuck, kill. Monsanto, BP.
In that order?
No, the game.
Yes, I know.
Monsanto, BP, and Timu.
Can I be so honest? I don't know any of those.
Oh, girl.
Tima's pretty bad. What were the other two?
Okay, we can change it. No,
Monto-
I have
oh,
another
okay,
one.
okay,
Marry,
okay.
fuck, kill. Wind, solar, and nuclear. Energy sources.
I think this is for
Why
you,
would
dog.
you
I
do
think you
this
got
to
this.
me? Why would
Oh.
you do this to me? I feel like, oh, damn.
You got to commit to one, my dude.
You said solar, wind, nuclear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, damn.
She needs to know you can make a decision like
I-
this.
Oh yes.
I feel like I'd fuck nuclear because it's good, but it's also kind of bad. So
And
like
the
it-
waste. Ugh.
it's toxic.
Mhm.
It's toxic, you know.
oh, so you're just toxic.
You know,
That's it.
I'd say marry solar because there's just so much of it, and it's the best for the planet. And then wind. Sorry, it's got to go.
So
It kills.
much of it.
It kills the birds. It kills the birds.
Wind was my favorite. How dare you?
You were going to marry wind?
I don't know anything about solar.
Amazing. You guys can spend long nights together teaching each other about solar and other stuff. Alrighty, we only have a few seconds left. So
Okay.
what are the last questions, things you want to get out to each other?
Do you have anything?
So I answered my worst dating story.
Oh.
Time's up.
Worst dating story. I got cock blocked by a dog. That was
Oh.
pretty bad. Just like
That seems
scratched
unlikely.
my back up and everything.
Mhm.
It was bad. I'm not a big animal person.
And so that
unfortunately.
killed the date? Was the
It
back
killed-
from
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look now.
hey, you said that in
I'm
the
al-
wrong city, dude.
I'm,
You're gonna get
I'm
jumped.
allergic, so
Tough.
sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't save you at all. How long have you lived here, dude?
2 years.
That you didn't know that was going to be a divisive thing to say?
Oh, I knew.
Okay. Oh, and time's up. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for Chris. Amazing, you guys. That was date number 1. Be sure that you vote on how it went on our poll at Better Edge. You can find the QR code at every table and online. And we're going to take a little break. Righty. We are back. And now we're back. Amazing. Sophia, how did you enjoy your first date?
It was good. I thought it was a good time.
Absolutely. You're crushing at this. You don't seem nervous at all.
feel
you
nervous.
seem so at ease. That was such a great date. It was lovely. You guys had a little bit of a connection. I love that. You're going to need to study up on AP Environmental, I believe.
Oh
But
my
other
God.
than that, that's all my notes for you. Are you ready to get your second contestant up here?
Absolutely.
Alrighty, you guys. He is an EDM fan who's been on a, quote, big Maroon 5 kick lately. He'd love to spend Sunday morning showing you the moves like Jagger.
Hey guys, my name's Hayden. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I graduated with a marketing degree from The Ohio State University in 2020. Safe to say, I am a big Buckeyes football fan. I got a job in the tech industry after graduating as a software renewal salesman, and lucky enough in 2022, I found a job at the same role, same industry that helped me move to Colorado. It's been an amazing decision. I love being as active as possible outside of work, whether it's hiking, camping, running, trail running, snowboarding, or going to the gym, but also can never turn down a chill night rotting on the couch. I love hanging out with my friends I've met here who have so thoughtfully taken me in as one of their own. Shout out to the gang. I love exploring the city to any capacity, whether it's finding new restaurants, new bars, new coffee shops, or new parks to hang out at. And I also love seeing live music, whether it's going to Mission Ballroom and seeing a world-class DJ like Chris Lake, or going to Red Rocks, chilling and seeing a jam band. I love it. Sophia, I'm very excited to meet you. You seem great, and we will see if our social batteries can match each other's energy. Peace.
It's Hayden Beely.
So why Maroon 5? What's going on there?
Just kind of feels right
Spoke
now.
to you, yeah. A little payphone vibes,
Yeah.
whatever.
A little
yeah.
nostalgia, never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
How are you feeling tonight? Feeling good?
My friends bought me a shot about 30 seconds ago,
Nice.
so we're just getting better and better.
Always helps. You look fantastic,
Oh,
by the
thank
way,
you,
just for the
thank you.
occasion. So, I don't know if you recognize my walkout song. I recognize yours instantly. So, EDM fan?
A little bit. I would say I'm definitely more of like an indie person.
Okay.
But like EDM is like a close second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite artist?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm definitely more of like a song than an artist person, which I know is annoying. I know people hate that,
It's
but
fair.
I would say like my song of the month is like by song, not artist. But I would say like I've seen Goth Baby 3 times live, so I feel like I have to go with that.
Wow.
Like,
Do you go to Red Rocks?
I did, yeah, yeah.
Jealous I missed that one.
I know.
Um,
Sad time.
So, what brought you to Colorado?
My job actually gave me 2 weeks notice, so I had no choice, basically.
Tech sales, right?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more on the renewals side though. So
Mm-hmm.
are you new sales or what's your vibe?
You know, the last thing I want to think about tonight is work, but I am a mix of both. A mix of expansion and new sales, but that is all I'll say. I'm going to cut it there. I have like 10 coworkers in the crowd, so yeah.
Okay, something a little fun for you. Foodie, right? That's
Yes.
what I heard.
Yes.
So if you were on death row, what's your go-to meal?
Okay. Good question. I feel like every time I'm in San Diego, because I think they have better food than here, I'm sorry, I feel like I have to hit Haru Mama, which my friends in the chat will know. But it's like a ramen place that's really good.
Must be good if it's your
yeah.
death row meal.
Yeah. What's yours?
So I'm a big chicken wing guy, actually.
Ooh, okay.
And back in Cincinnati, there's a place called Wild Mike's. It has my heart, 25 to the dome.
So I do feel like being a chicken wing guy as your first choice is very telling. I feel like we got to unpack that a little bit here. Like,
Okay.
were you like a chicken tender's child, or like, what's going on here?
I definitely enjoyed chicken nuggets growing up, and then I think slowly as like adolescence and manhood kicked in, I switched over to the chicken wings.
Okay, for sure. We love the growth to see.
Good.
If you could summarize how your friends would describe you in 3 words, what would it be?
Ooh, good question. Put me on the spot. Loyal, thankful, and I would hopefully say giving.
So it's the theme of Thanksgiving here is what I'm seeing. Like, you're really leaning into that. But that's okay. It's coming around the corner. I respect it. I respect those things. Not that you asked, but for me, I would say probably...
Oh. My bad.
Okay, 2-part organized chaos. Organized chaos, I would say, is 1. Goofy, which I think sometimes means, like, embarrassing, but we're going to roll with goofy. And then... I would say passionate, just because I feel like I do a lot in my day-to-day, and everything that I do, I'm very, like, I don't know. I don't do things because I'm, like, half-assing it, you know?
Of course.
I don't know.
What
I'm
you
like,
do
this
in
sounds
life,
like
you
an
wanna have
interview
passion
now.
in it. Yeah, I mean, just get into the details.
Yeah,
it's all
whatever.
good. So let's see. You like throwing dinner parties, correct? So would you mind walking me through your typical dinner party?
Ooh, yes. This bunch here, it's either my place, one of their places. We'll see. Usually I feel like baking is where I really shine, I have to say. I feel like that's where I can really pull something up. But whatever the crowd wants, it's really all over the place.
Fair enough. Favorite thing to bake?
Ooh, I like cakes 'cause I think it's fun to get like creative with how I can decorate it. I like basically broke my back trying to master a banana cream pie a few years ago, so I would say I literally made it like 3 times in one night. That was like a core effort. But I have to say that a little bit.
Okay.
But what are your passions?
My passions are I love to run. I love to get
Ooh,
outside.
okay.
It's definitely my favorite thing. Let's see. Enjoying time with my friends. I mean, as granola or cliche as that may sound, I do like trying to utilize the situation I have out here as much as possible because I'm very thankful for it. And yeah, I don't know, just be a go-getter. Whatever I do, put all I have towards it, and hopefully good things come from that.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna butt in here. Hayden, I heard from your casting video that you don't use dating apps. You like meeting people in real life, correct?
Yes, I used to use them, but I've taken a break.
100%. And here's what I'm going to have you do. You like meeting people in real life, so we're going to pretend that you just saw Sophia at the bar, and you're going to go ahead and spit some real life game at her, okay?
Okay.
You're really on the spot now.
That's okay. I'm a straight shooter. If I'm being honest, I'm not much of a one-liner guy, so I would genuinely go up to you, not try and take up too much of your time, because I'm sure you're with all your friends. So politely approach you, say, "Hi, I saw you from across the bar. I thought you were really pretty."
That's your line across the bar. That's so classic. I'm a fan. Continue.
Yeah, I would say, "I thought you were really pretty, and I'd love to chat further sometime. You think I could give you my number? We could go out sometime?"
You really are in tech sales. I can see it now.
I'll take it.
But polite approach. I respect it. I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
Would that work on you, Sophia?
It sounds a little bit too like tech sales jargony, but if you didn't go with the last ending, that close there, it'd be golden.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'll take notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you coachable?
Yes, I'd like to think so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I can go again. No, I can go again. Okay, Hayden, you're. Actually, I'm not gonna ask this. No, I am. So you talked about being a Christian in your casting video, and what is your favorite couple in the Bible?
That's a crazy.
No, it's not.
I mean, I feel like Mary and Joseph are the obvious answer.
Okay, here's my follow-up question, Hayden. Do you know any other couples in the Bible?
Abraham and Sarah, Adam and Eve.
Okay,
he's going. He's
okay,
popping
he's got
off.
it, he's got it.
Um,
Adam and Eve is like Do you feel like they were a couple, or do you feel like they were the only two people who existed on planet Earth?
Great question.
both,
Okay.
I guess.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, off the top of my head, that's
Do
probably
you
all I
think
know.
Mary and Joseph are couple goals? What about them? What about their relationship do you admire?
They birthed the Messiah.
And so I think, Sophia, that's what he's looking for with
Oh
you.
yes, birthing the Messiah.
High
that's
expectations.
A little hard to live up to, but you know, I'll take it.
Okay.
So okay, you moved out here for your job, or what was the?
I moved out here for a lifestyle change. So I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. I visited here in 2021. Went to a music show, got some hikes in.
What music show?
It was the best EDM set I've ever seen. Chris Lake and
Really?
Fisher back
Okay,
to back.
I believe that. I believe
Yeah,
that.
it was amazing, and definitely sold me on coming here too.
That's yeah.
But fell in love with the scene. Going home, definitely had the scaries a little bit, so had to make the move.
Had to move out here.
Yeah, it took a little bit, but luckily I found a job that helped me do that and made it happen.
I respect it. I
So-
respect it. And how long ago was that?
About 2.5 years now.
Okay.
So 2022.
Okay.
Mhm.
So also kind of a vet. To me, anyone who's here longer than like a year is like your vet status now. Like that is where, yeah.
Definitely call it home at this point. What's your
Sure.
favorite area in the city?
Well, I moved to Lohi like 2 months ago,
Okay.
and I could not imagine living anywhere else.
Really?
Like I very much, yeah. Shout out my roommate.
There was
Yeah.
a right answer to that.
What's your right answer?
Sloan's Lake.
Oh, okay. Why is that? Oh, that's where you live?
It is where I live. Yes. Great lake to walk
Oh,
around.
because you're a runner. That's right.
Definitely
it all
helps.
adds up. Yep.
Good observation.
Checks out.
Fantastic view of the mountains. Fantastic view of the city. Good food. Good bars. Has everything you need.
What's your favorite bar out there?
Lakeview Lounge.
Ooh, never heard of it. Oh,
Well, maybe we should change that.
I know. Shoot.
Okay, you guys, we gotta kind of wrap it up. So I have one last question for
Sure.
you, Hayden. Marry, fuck, kill. Running,
Ooh.
Maroon 5, and Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Is that offensive?
No, it's okay. What do you think I'm going to say for Mary? Yes, I guess I am marrying Jesus
I thought the
Christ.
Bible didn't vibe with that. I don't know. I gotta keep up with you guys more.
Well, you kind of boxed me in there.
Weird.
But, I mean, at that point, would definitely fuck Running and kill Maroon 5.
Amazing. So his loyalty to Maroon 5 only goes so far, and that is date number 2. Thank you so much. Give it up for Hayden, everybody. Make sure once again that you vote on our polls at Better Edge and at the QR code that you can find, and we are going to another short break. Thank you. We are back after date number 2. How'd you like date number 2, Sophia?
He was funny. I liked to banter, so it was good.
Your mic's not quite on yet, so let's give it another second to figure it out. She's got the blue one if that helps. Not quite yet. Keep talking into it so that we can...
Are we rolling? Are we?
There we
go.
go.
Okay,
Hell
I can hear
yeah.
that.
All right, you guys. Okay. Are you ready for date number 3?
Yes, I am.
Amazing. Are you guys ready for date number 3? Alrighty. Contestant number 3. He loves wine and hosier, so he's basically a divorced mother of 3. He is not on dating apps because he believes God is going to give him a good story for how he meets his wife. Let's just hope God is a DNP fan.
Hey everyone, I'm Christian, I'm 25 years old, and I was born in Huntington Beach, California. I've lived in the great state of Colorado since I was 11, and I've only ever thought of moving back when I have to snow shovel or miss an authentic California burrito. I currently work for an environmental engineering firm writing marketing proposals which allows me to work from an office nearby, local coffee shops, and in Hawaii for part of the year. In true Colorado nature, I have taken on a new hobby almost every month, and I'm currently in my pickleball, cooking, and ski trip era. I love meeting new people, going out to concerts, and traveling, but I like to balance it out with reading, quality time with friends, and competitively crushing those same friends in most board games. So after declining an opportunity from Love is Blind due to a busy schedule getting an MBA, I'm ready to give reality dating shows one last chance. Kween Sophia, I'm excited to meet a fellow Californian and look forward to our future game nights.
It's Christian Mounier!
Sophia, anytime you want that, I'll like request it. From the
for
crowd.
sure. Thank
They'll
you.
Just come up.
So my first question for you is, what is your favorite Hosier song?
Ooh.
Big one. This is a big one.
Unknown hits me. Like I'm
Okay.
a big fan of sad music.
I like that one a lot.
When the rain's falling or snow, like I'll get into it.
Okay, I'm a fan. Personally, Cherry Wine
That's a banger.
hits differently.
That's a really good
But
one.
I do like Unknown a lot, so good choice.
So I am also from California. I grew up in Huntington Beach,
green flags.
California. I'm wondering, what things from California do you miss? And what things are you like, oh, I'm glad I left that behind?
You know, the only thing I'm glad I left behind is like gas prices, and that's the only thing. What I am missing, good food, water. Yeah, that sums it up. Ocean, good food, my friends. But I have great friends here too, so you know, best of both worlds.
That's amazing.
I
And
know,
these are your
sorry,
friends in
guys,
the front?
love you guys, love you. Yeah, they are.
So I have my little fan club to the left.
Oh,
right
that's your
here.
fan club. Oh, we were fighting for seats with them earlier. That's
I know. Guys, share. It'll help me win.
Yeah, I do have to say that you've had the loudest friend group of the night, my friend.
Guys.
Thank you for showing up. If it makes you feel better, I feel like the chat is, none of my people. So, like, you're getting some authentic roasts from me.
Oh, I love it. I know. I made them do that, by the way. They're
Oh,
sponsored. They're
perfect.
paid actors. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that wasn't mentioned, the other contestants were all kind of matching tonight. I don't know if you've noticed a theme, but we all kind of shop at Costco.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
So this is from Costco. The other contestants are big fans. We all have memberships. Is there any green flags for that?
Yeah, a lot of men are raising green flags for sure.
Yes, as they would.
Perfect.
So Huntington Beach, why are you out here? I feel like most people from SoCal don't want to leave SoCal. So what's the deal there?
So I moved here when I was 11.
Ooh, okay,
I kind of
got
got
you.
dragged
Oh,
here. I didn't
so you were
have too
lying.
much of a choice. I'm kind of a native here. You said it takes 1 year.
Yes, I
I've been
believe
here
so,
for the
yes.
11. So it feels pretty good.
Okay.
I love California though. My dad still lives in Anaheim. I'm not a Disney adult. I want to preface
Thank
this.
God.
But, I'll go to Disneyland and have a good time when I'm down there.
Okay, fair enough.
hmm
What is I feel like usually there's seasonality at Disneyland. Do you agree?
I go when I can. When I'm
Okay.
down. So when I go to California, it's because I'm cold here. I'm a big
Yes.
skier. I don't know if you have any of the passes, but
I
that's
have an
gonna
icon.
occupy-
I am not good. I'll leave it
Okay.
there.
So I was on volunteer ski patrol, and that does
okay.
sound really cool. But most of the time, I was just eating charcuterie in the lodge and
What do you know
just
about
picking up
charcuterie?
rocks.
Let's unpack that. Let's go there first.
I know a lot about charcuterie. I used to work in the wine industry. For a wine publisher, I was a photographer for him, and day-to-day work was eating charcuterie. It was part of my job.
Can I apply? Are they hiring?
I'm still working with them.
Okay.
We published a book last April with my photography in it. So I still get the check and I spend it on charcuterie and wine.
Oh, I love that. As you should. Absolutely.
Exactly. So I want to know, what are some of your red and green flags?
Ooh, okay.
And raise them high if you agree.
I don't know what I've already said exactly, but I know, okay, red flags, like dogs out at the bar. I'm sorry. Put some fucking real shoes on.
Okay.
That's where we're at. And they can't be like running shoes. They can't be just like hardcore, like athletic apparel. It has to be like, if you're wearing shorts, like running shorts, running shoes, like why are you here? So there's that.
That's valid.
I would say other red flags, as I mentioned, being overly emotional and overly judgmental, I would say.
Yeah.
Big one. Really egotistical. Honestly, the list just keeps going. I would say green flags, though, on a positive note. I don't know. I think being a sense of humor, big. I think if you're some level of driven, not to be a corporate slut, but like that's big. What else?
No,
I think
I agree
being
with
like
the
open
driven.
to new experiences and like if you can vibe with my friends, that's a big one. I would say, yeah.
Right on.
What are yours?
I'm kind of looking for my CEO, like a corporate girly, someone who's
Never
like,
heard that.
Very, okay.
You're
It might have been a
looking
term.
for your CEO.
Just like a driven businesswoman.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I think that
You were
someone
doing
who
so
has
well.
goals
Let's move past
and
that. Let's move
ambitions.
past that. Okay.
Perfect. I didn't even say it.
Yeah,
Erased.
no, it's tossed. It's discarded.
But I'm
Continue.
also someone who likes to feel comfortable around their partner. I'm very into your like cozy era, you said.
Oh, yes.
I'm currently reading Harry Potter right now. Yeah. I'm on book 2, so like I'm not like a real fan yet. I love it so far. I had a silent reading night where some
What
of
does
my
that
friends came over and we just didn't talk and we just read. So like quality time is
That's
my love
honestly so
language.
cute. It's so wholesome. I love that.
Cute. Okay, you guys, on that note, we have a sponsored question from Ink and Drink. What if it was another crazy offensive one? No. No, the Ink and Drink sponsored question is, when's the last time you put yourself out of your comfort zone to try something new? You go first, Christian.
So I recently got reached out to by Love is Blind, and I did not accept. That's why I'm here. But that was very out of my comfort zone. I'll never do a reality dating show, but that opened it up.
What is this?
I'm a new man. Ever since I went through that process, I was like, oh, this is really cool, and I think having a cool story to find your partner is important, and I've loved everything I've heard so far, Sophia, so like this is only proving that is working. So yeah, what's yours?
I mean, I feel like tonight is that. I know it's like boring, but like that's like a very yeah.
No, that's totally fair. It's Ink and Drink.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything else like interesting to share on that. I think just like this.
Okay, and then now one of my questions, not sponsored by Ink and Drink. Okay, Christian, you said you're very spontaneous, and you have a Frontier Go Pass. You take $15 trips on Frontier all the time.
Wait, green
Here's my
flag pause.
question. Green flag? You like that, Sophia? Okay, here's my question. Would you pay the $79 for a carry-on for Sophia?
For Sophia, anything. 2 carry-ons, and I'll carry them through the
What is
airport.
this,
when
Southwest?
we're late running. It's words of affirmation, don't worry.
Someone did say call out love bombing, so for those at home. Okay, given everything you know about Sophia, you worked in the wine industry, still do. What wine would you surprise her with and why?
Ooh, this is actually bigger than you think it is.
Oh no.
Buckle up. Let's go.
I'm kind of getting red vibes from you,
God,
and
yes.
I'm feeling like
Okay, I'm drinking white wine because my friend bought it for me.
if she spills, it's the right move. She's good. I'm thinking like a Pinot Noir. You're kind of like, fruity, but I think that there's like some depth in you, and I think that's what like Pinot Noir really brings out.
Okay,
So.
you know what? I respect the elaboration.
And that's my favorite wine.
I am a Cabernet girl, I have to say. But you know what? At least you said red. At least you went there. You didn't take the obvious route, you know?
No.
So
You're trying
I
to trick
appreciate
me.
it. I know. It's a trick question. Truly.
Okay, another question for me.
Perfect. Sorry,
I
you
got
were doing so good with the last
No, I got
ones.
you. Okay. Christian, you said that you really like when women like dress up occasionally. You like getting fancy. What
Yes.
fancy occasions would you take Sophia to where you guys would dress up?
So I recently purchased 2 tickets to a monster truck festival.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm thinking if we kind of dress up to it, I think that'll be a fun time. I think that, having a little, flair while the monster truck.
Like, just the most overdressed, like absolutely something on every one of this monster show.
We'll look like we're presenting again.
I respect it, truly. I'm with it.
Perfect.
So my question for you is, what is the most embarrassing story you have? We gotta dig deep here.
Ooh. When I was in 6th grade, we had an assignment to learn a new skill or do a presentation. I was like, new skill, easy. I was like, I'm going to play the guitar. I waited until the last week to learn the guitar. So
this tells a lot about you.
Imagine you're in front of all of your 6th grade class and you're supposed to play Let It Be. And you don't know how to play Let It Be. And I don't listen to Let It Be anymore because of it. Everyone has their phones out and you're just winging it. You're strumming some chords, you're putting your fingers on, you're singing, but it's out of tune because you're not actually playing guitar. I am so glad none of those videos have resurfaced. I'll never be president because they'll pull those videos up.
And
I
on
just
that
can't handle
note,
it.
time is up for date number 3. Everybody give it up for Christian! Yet another incredible date. You guys, we are going to come back for a little bit of commentary, and then we'll make our final decision of the evening, so don't go away. It is time for the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for our final decision. Are you guys ready? Okay, amazing. But before we do that, our sponsor, Don Julio, has been generous enough to take the edge off of these nerves with a DJ Cheers moment. So we're going to all take a shot so that we're a little less nervous about the decision. Yeah, everybody, 1, 2, 3, cheers. Yay, great. I did a really good job kind of orchestrating that. DJ Cheers, everyone. Thanks to our sponsor, Don Julio. Give it up for Don Julio, everybody. Alrighty. Okay, here's how this is going to go. First round, I'm going to have Sophia, you give your thoughts on each of our contestants, starting with Chris, and then Chris will have a brief moment to respond. So just your final thoughts on how your date went.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Okay. Starting with number 1. I think there's a lot of potential. I think you were nervous and I was nervous. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's more to be uncovered, which is hard because it's we don't have that time. Going on to number 2. I think there was good banter. You remind me of a guy that I went on a few dates with one time. I think it's a tech sales thing. I think it's where it comes from. And I'm not religious, so there's that. But I was impressed with your... Hey, who's...
That was just God.
Okay, for sure. I feel like we had good banter as well, so it's you know what? It's difficult rounds. I think I had great conversations with every single one of you, and I respect the hell out of all of you guys coming up here tonight because I know it's hard. Trust. So, respect all of you guys. None of these dates were bad by any means. All of these dates, I'm there was good banter, it was good talking, it was great. So. That's where, yeah.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, these are 3 great guys here, obviously, and they're going to find their person. But right now, we're going to tell one of these guys that it is not their night. So who are we eliminating first?
I'm sorry, Hayden. It's just the religion. I'm just not there. I'm sorry. God hates me. Moving on.
But we have Jesus in the back for you, and he's very interested. Great. Thank you so much, Hayden. Everybody give it up for Hayden. Okay, amazing. We said no to Christ, but we still have Chris and Christian in the running. Alrighty, so now what's gonna happen is Chris and Christian, starting with Chris, you're gonna give your final thoughts on how your date went and why you'd like a second date with Sophia.
I think it was a great time. It was great to meet you. You have a fantastic style, and I love your energy. I think, being so new here, I can show you around. There's a lot of places. I know you're a foodie. I know you said that the food scene, or someone had mentioned the food scene wasn't too great. I'm looking for new places. I think there's a lot of great food in Denver. So I think there's a lot of places, and a lot of activities. I'm a big planner. I think we can make something work.
Okay, I'll take it.
Sophia, I had a blast with you up here. Came in nervous, but you just instantly made me calm. So I feel like a second date would be really fun with you.
Okay.
All right.
Not a man of many words. It's fine.
So it is the most nerve-wracking part of the night. Sophia, you're going to have to make a very tough decision. Who would you like to ask on a second date tonight? Let me get a drum roll, please.
Well, shit. Honestly, I think you guys are both great. And I truly, yeah. They were, as I said earlier, there was not one date where I was like, ugh. Like every one of you guys, Hayden too, great. I mean that. I think based off of, Christian, would you like to go on a second date?
I would love to go on a second date, Sophia.
Amazing! You guys, thank you so much for coming to the Date Night Podcast. Thank you, Avanti, for hosting us. Thank you, Ink and Drink and Don Julio and Better Edge for sponsoring this episode. We will see you next season, Denver. Keep your eyes peeled for a pop-up show in December. And thank you so much. Have a good night.